Good morning, but it's evening and I'm in North Dakota and I just got to my room. That looks like a comfortable bed and these are pretty nice here. This big TV and a desk and a parking lot out there. So I'll turn towards the light. Go towards the light. So sorry, last week I wasn't feeling well. It was just a long week. And so I thought that I would kind of take you on this shoot with me, this little adventure, but I'm not in the van. It took 6 hours. Well, it took more than that because the girl I was riding with, thank God she's super nice. And we talked the whole way, but we're riding in her truck and all of a sudden, like the check gauge light came on and the battery thing went to the end. And so we ended up turning around and going back towards St. Cloud. And then she was talking to her husband and stuff because it's his truck. And he used to be a mechanic and he's a firefighter. And so we're like, well, should we go? Should we stay? And then their other friend said that it's probably the alternator. So we stayed in St. Cloud. We were at O'Reilly Parts, and this guy, he's only 29. He's a firefighter. He works on John Deere stuff. He drove all the way from Prior Lake to meet us in St. Cloud to fix the truck. And it needed, so what happened is the battery literally blew up. He said, I've only seen that once before. And so thank goodness that we stopped. And it's funny, we were saying, ooh, St. Cloud smells like stinky eggs, what is this? Well, here it was the sulfur from the battery. We didn't know it had blown up. And so they needed an alternator and 2 new batteries. It's a big diesel truck. So good thing that happened, but that set us back a little bit, but good thing we left early. And now we're finally here in North Dakota. Just got here, meeting downstairs. We're going to go eat for dinner. And then, tomorrow the shooting starts. So I don't know, I'll bring you along around location. And, sometimes it's kind of interesting to see stuff like that. So, I'll show you what it's like behind the scenes. Okay, I probably see you tomorrow. I probably won't see you tonight because I'm going to come back and climb in there and go, go to bed. So, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, I'm back. I don't remember what I said the last time. I think I had just gotten here. Yeah, it was last night. And we had our shoot today. We met at 9 downstairs, got some breakfast, coffee, and then headed to the shoot. And it was at somebody's home. And so I couldn't really take pictures. Maybe tomorrow I will. But anyway, just know it was a good day. And now, let's see, we didn't wrap up until like 5:30 or so, maybe 6. And then we went to dinner and it's only like 7:45. And our call time tomorrow is until 10:55. I mean, this never happens. When I'm on shoots, especially like shoots for a week, the call time's like 5:30. Today it was 9, tomorrow it's 11, but we work till 11 o'clock tomorrow night. So it's a into night shoot and we have a bonfire and stuff. So it'll be fun, but the days go like that. I cannot believe how fast this day goes. And again, I am just in my element, so grateful to be on a set again. I'm in my happy place. And like I said, I woke up this morning, I'm in a hotel room, in this big bed. I'm gonna go meet some of the crew downstairs. They have a bar here. They moved everything. Like they had Allen's omelets this morning. I'm going down for ham and pineapple, even though I don't like ham. But I told Allen I would have a ham and pineapple omelet tomorrow. And but it's like they moved everything out and put like a keg in there. And then they have a refrigerator with some alcohol. So we're just going to go have a couple drinks. And then I'm going to go to bed early, actually. I had the best sleep last night. And like I said, I just woke up so grateful. I have the best, I don't want to swear, but the best freaking life that I could have asked for. Even with everything, you always have something to be grateful for. and I am just counting my blessings. So I hope you are too. And I think I'm going to shoot tomorrow. I'll see if I can get some video at the restaurant, and then this will just be a short video. And then I'll post this on Wednesday morning, and then maybe I'll shoot some more. We leave Thursday. We have shoots Thursday morning, and then we leave Thursday afternoon, and I won't get home till late. So I'm hoping Friday I have off. So Friday I'll do video with Joy. I'm sure you missed it. I missed it too. We both weren't feeling well, and just had so much to do before I left. But you will get your fill of Joy this week. We'll do it Friday. So, okay, I'm gonna go have some drinks, and I will see you soon, or the next day, or sometime. Okay, see you soon. Okay, I'm back to my room. It's like 10 o'clock. I only had 2 glasses of beer, and there's a bartender here. His name is Doug, and he's actually in the Army. His wife works here too. They basically own this place, and he also is it the National Guards? And he flies Black Hawks. He's in the military. And so, yeah, interesting stories. We just had a really interesting conversation. And then there was another girl there, and it was just so nice to just sit. You know, strangers aren't strangers if you just sit down and talk to them. And you know me, I love stories. I love stories. And this is what I'm learning about myself, and especially being on the shoot and stuff. I want to be the director. I don't want to tell, I love to tell stories. I have a lot of stories, but I want to hear other people's stories. That's what jazzes me. So when we were talking, I was on the edge of my seat. Really? Ooh, really? And we were going back and forth because I know someone in the Army who flew helicopters, and it was just so interesting. And so, me traveling around, and I was telling somebody this the other day, it's interesting because when I pull into a town or wherever I am, even a gas station, I'm somewhere I don't know, nobody knows me, whatever. And even if I pulled in one here, it's not that anybody would know me, or not here, but meaning home, Minnesota. But it's a whole different feeling. And if you just take the time to talk to someone, and here's the thing, I kind of talk a lot, and what's interesting is, I know you won't believe this, I know you won't, but I'm actually an introvert. And maybe I talked about this before, but what happens is, so when somebody sits in my makeup chair, I want them to feel comfortable, or wherever, if I meet somebody new, I just want them to feel comfortable. So I start talking, and either I'll ask them questions, and sometimes you don't get responses back because some people just aren't that talkative, and that's fine. And so I'll just talk and tell a story. And again, it's just to especially on a set when I have somebody in my makeup chair, and maybe they've never done this before. Like today, I had someone who she had never been on camera before. And so what I do is I'm doing the makeup, but I keep talking because I don't want them to have the time to get into their head and start kind of spiraling, thinking about stuff too much. And, and I tell them, I'm here's the thing, by the end, you're going to be oh my gosh, that was so much fun, but have fun in the beginning. Do you know what I mean? It's video. We can retake it, just like photographs. You take 1,000 photographs. Doesn't matter if it's, you get how many bad ones, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And so I just want people to feel comfortable talking to me. And yeah, like I said, that's why I became a life coach, because people talk to me. But that's what jazzes me, is that when people tell me their stories. And a lot of times, I think people can feel that I really care about them and their stories. And like I said, traveling cross country, meeting all these strangers, no stranger was ever mean to me. Every stranger was kind and wanted to help me. It was the ones I knew that were the weird ones. And then I don't talk to you anymore. But, so, you know, next time you're out, and I don't know where you'd be or whatever, but if you see someone just sitting there, just say hello maybe and introduce yourself. I always introduce myself to anyone, like Alan, the omelet maker this morning. And he was so proud. I could tell he was so proud. He's like, aren't you having an omelet? And I'd already started like putting stuff on my plate. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. And I said, well, I'll be back tomorrow. And I said, what's your name? He goes, it's Alan. And I said, okay, Alan, I'll be back tomorrow. And you kind of personalize that, and it breaks the ice. And it just opens conversations, such interesting conversations and stories. And that's all you have to do. All you have to do is say your name. Hey, Ellen, I'll see you tomorrow for that ham and pineapple omelet. And I will see him. Even though I don't like ham, like I said, I will eat the ham and pineapple omelet because he is proud of his work, I could tell. And he just wants me to try it, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I will let you know how the ham and pineapple omelet is. So I just thought that I'd kind of wrap this up tonight because, I might take some video tomorrow. And I've been away so long, I didn't even realize. I don't think I've uploaded a video since, I don't even think I uploaded one last Wednesday. Maybe I did. I can't even remember. So anyway, what I'm going to tell you is you go out and make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. You don't have to sell everything and move into a van. I did that. You can do that. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can make anything happen. I can tell you that. You can make anything happen. Go call someone you love. And as Joy says, tell them that you love them. And don't you dare, you, I'm pointing again. Don't you dare forget that you're magic. You know, sometimes I think I'm too much for people. Like what I said, I'm an introvert. It's funny, like on set, I think I go overboard trying to make people feel comfortable and just kind of like talking to make sure everybody is okay. And, but that's just me. And I feel sometimes like, and then I come home and I'm exhausted because, giving that much energy is exhausting, but I wouldn't have it any other way. But like I said, sometimes I think I'm just a little bit too much, but I don't mean any harm. And I don't mean any harm, but you know what I mean? It's like, I just want everyone to feel comfortable and just be able to be themselves and be able to just relax and have fun. It's not a big deal. Nobody cares if you make a mistake, if whatever happens. So I hope that you take that too, like that you just enjoy the moment. I guess that's all I'm saying. I don't know. And if you're too much for somebody, then don't dull yourself. I have to remind myself of that too. So you're not alone. Okay, I'm gonna let you go here. And I don't know when I'll see you next, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye.